Well, now to a new memoir by one of the fashion industry's biggest names, editor-in-chief of British Vogue, Edward Enninful, in his new memoir, A Visible Man. He's telling his story of how he overcame the odds to become a global changemaker. And our Maggie Rulli joins us from London with more. Good morning, Maggie.
Hey, Eva, good morning. If you don't know his name yet, you have definitely seen his work. From Beyonce to Rihanna, every celebrity and A-list fashion model is lining up to work with Edward Enninful. But guys, it's really been his work for years behind the scenes that's revolutionizing fashion. As editor-in-chief at British Vogue, he's single-handedly changing the face of fashion. But the story of Edward Enninful wasn't always this glamorous. Enninful was forced to flee Ghana as a young child after a coup threatened his family's lives. Now he's telling his story for the first time in his new memoir, A Visible Man.
The title of my book refers to the fact that I was supposed to be invisible, a black refugee, but that made me want to be seen.
We meet up with him at industry hotspot Dover Street Market in London.
You described yourself as a shy kid who just got contact lenses for the first time, 16 years old, gets asked to be a model, and then 2 years later, you're fashion director of ID, the youngest fashion director that ever was, I think still is. What were those 2 years like?
It was overwhelming, it was challenging, it was exciting, it was scary, and you can either sink or swim and do the best you can. And really, that's my motto to this day.
But with all his success came challenges, like struggles with addiction, his health, and the racism he says he faced in the very white fashion industry.
As an institution, do you feel as if fashion still has a big problem with racism?
I'll say fashion's got a racist problem, but the world has a problem with racism. And I think fashion always reflects the world. When you're in a room where you feel you don't belong, you have to make yourself think you belong. If you tell me I can't do something, I will show you why I can.
And then in the early 2000s, the call he had been waiting for, a meeting with Anna Wintour.
She asked me a question which is, are there any photographers you haven't worked with that you really want to work with? And I remember saying, I think they're dead. And I remember her laughing and me laughing, thinking I was never gonna get this job.
Later named editor-in-chief of British Vogue, now he had the power to create the change he had so long wanted to see.
It wasn't even about diversity, it was about inclusivity.
And it's this radical inclusivity that's turning British Vogue into a can't-miss magazine month after month.
This is the boy from Ghana who wasn't supposed to be here, who came to England penniless. And here I am with the world's best, and I never take it for granted.
I mean, guys, it was just impossible not to be inspired speaking with Edward, but he also had time to dish out plenty of fashion advice. So here's a tip from the man himself. He says, dress in simple basics, but make that one investment piece purchase that you can wear and just feel like wow. So if you want to check out his whole memoir, you can. A Visible Man is out tomorrow, September 6th. Gia?
Oh, Maggie, we will check that out. I love what he says there, that I will show you why I can. That is amazing. Maggie, thank you for bringing that to us.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.